and welcome back to Assessing Achievement with the ELL in mind. In this video, we're going to take a look at some classroom applications of project-based assessment by looking at some examples of their use in 3 classrooms. Each example is supported by one learning objective and one language objective. Let's get started. Our first classroom is a high school American government class. Our learning objective reads, by the end of this unit, the student will be able to evaluate equal rights in a court case. And the language objective reads, by the end of this unit, the student will be able to use persuasive adverbs. Our project-based assessment for this unit is, students prepare a case headed to the Supreme Court. Each pair is given a fictional case and must analyze the case by referencing amendments, previous cases, briefs, and political stances for and against the issue. The students must then present their case to the class. There are key elements of project-based assessment in this example. The project requires cooperation and is structured as a multi-step project in which the students must organize, investigate, and then produce their final product. And the project itself reflects a real-world application of some of the ideas presented in the class. Our second example comes from a junior high math class. The learning objective reads, by the end of this unit, the student will be able to apply theories of probability to their own life. And the language objective reads, by the end of this unit, the student will be able to use modals to express suggestion in an oral presentation. The project for this unit asks students to apply their knowledge of probability to their own life. First, they will choose a topic, for example, cell phone use or diet and health, and then write a research question related to probability. The students will then conduct research on the topic and create a presentation in which they explain how probability affects their lives. Within that presentation, they will include suggestions on how to improve probability related to that topic. There are many elements of project-based learning in this example as well. Again, the students are directing this project, including topic selection, planning and investigating the product, and then producing a final product. They are very directly applying the knowledge learned in the content area, probability, to their own life. Our third example comes from an elementary science class. The learning objective reads, by the end of this unit, the student will be able to apply scientific concepts to energy problems in their community. And the language objective reads, by the end of this unit, the student will be able to use future tense to express solutions. The project is for a small group of students to assume the role of various scientists. One person might be a biologist while another is an environmentalist. The group must address an issue related to energy use in their community. They must conduct research about the problem and then come up with a clear outline for a solution and present it to the class. The first key element of project-based learning we see here is required collaboration. The students are creating their own investigation and applying what they have learned in this science class about concepts of energy to their own community. When engaging in these tasks, your ELL would be able to authentically use the language to work with their classmates and to present their findings to the class and be able to develop specific grammatical structures and vocabulary related to that content area. And finally, they can demonstrate their mastery of that content in a way that demands limited language production, or that allows for language production that is specific to the project or the content.